Trigonometry, Chapter 2, Acute Angles and Right Triangles, Section 2, Trigonometric Functions of Non-Acute Angles, Video 4, using coterminal angles and reference angles. This series is based on content from Pearson's Trigonometry 12th edition by Lial, Hornsby, Schneider, and Daniels. In a previous video, I mentioned we would talk about coterminal angles outside of the 0 to 360 range. This is the video that addresses it. Now, in the previous videos, I pretty much just said this, we learned about reference angles and how to use them to calculate trig values for other angles. In this video, we will extend the idea to angles outside the interval 0 degrees to 360 degrees via coterminal angles. For example, let's find the tangent of 870 degrees. Let's think about this. That's clearly outside the 0 to 360 range. Well, first, we fix the problem by finding an angle coterminal to 870 degrees, and specifically an angle between 0 and 360. So we got to figure out how many revolutions this includes. If we divide 870 by 360, it's approximately 2.4, which shows that there are 2 complete revolutions in 870 degrees. So we'll subtract those 2 revolutions to get us between 0 and 360. 870 degrees minus 2 times 360 degrees is 150 degrees. Perfect. Puts us between 0 and 360. And because the angles are coterminal, tangent of 870 degrees equals tangent of 150 degrees. Now, to evaluate tangent of 150 degrees, we just do what we did before. Notice that 150 degrees is in quadrant 2, and it has a reference angle of 30 degrees. Draw the picture if you're not sure why. In quadrant 2, tangent is negative, so we're putting all the pieces of the puzzle together. As such, tangent of 150 degrees is negative tangent of 30 degrees, negative because quadrant 2, 30 degrees because of reference angle. And that's equal to negative square root of 3 over 3. Well, that seemed pretty easy. Therefore, tangent of 870 degrees, which is equal to tangent of 150 degrees, is negative square root of 3 over 3. It pretty much is that straightforward. So let's kind of review how this problem should flow, because it should flow more efficiently. You take your trig function and your angle, which is not between 0 and 360. So you find a coterminal angle that is between 0 and 360, either by adding or subtracting enough 360s. At that point, you find the reference angle based on the angle and the quadrant, and you find the sine based on the trig function in the quadrant, and you put them together. In this case, negative, quadrant 2 tangent, 30 degrees, reference angle of 150 degrees. And then you evaluate it, in this case, using the 30, 60, 90 triangle. This does work even if it's not a special angle. You just kind of get frozen at the end without the need for a calculator. But if you're going to use a calculator, why not just put the initial problem into it? Now you try. Pause the video and try the following. Evaluate the following trig functions. And I'll remind you that the flow is coterminal, reference angle and sine, and then evaluate. Give it a try. Pause the video. All right, here's your fair warning if you have not yet paused the video. Solutions in 3, 2, 1.